comes the locomotive for 8081. It's 467. I said earlier, in an earlier video a while ago when I was on the last Warrnambool, I said the Swan Hill may be the only line left on VI that still uses local hauled rolling stock. That's if the 1631 and possibly the 1933 not Swan Hill, Warm Ponds returns as local. I'm not too sure if that would return, but I can see the another locomotive moving. I don't know if they're a double header, but they may. Well, might do. There's two locos coming in the platform. Not us here to film this either. They're jumping on board when they start pulling up. This is loco hauled train 8081, loco 467, N12 down Swan Hill. I'm riding this train to Bendigo, then spending 6 hours in Bendigo, and then getting the time back towards Melbourne later on.
To the driver of N467, doors are locked, platform work complete.
Thanks, that's boarding up the other. Control Swan Hill away on time. Swan Hill on time.
Information I'm going to put into this video. At the current time in April 2025, the Swan Hill loco hauled trains are the only ones currently operational on the line. I'm not 100% sure, but views will say the 1631 may return. I ain't sure if that will return just yet. The 733 733 Warm Pond's supposed to be returning as loco hauled as well. But like I'm going to say now, we don't know for certain until we get to the 15th of April. So now we have for the first class. Right, we're on 8081. Down Swan Hill, loco hauled. Currently, it's a bit of a guessing game if this is the final Lundy's local haul. We're not too sure just yet because the Geelong line is closed at the moment. But we ain't sure if the 1631 Geelong or the 1933 Warm Ponds is coming back as these type of trains. This time round, the conductors kept this door locked, didn't leave it unlocked like it was the last time when I was on this carriage and on the Warrnambool. Because when I was on the Warrnambool, I didn't catch it on the film, this candle was actually unlocked, and I leaned on it like this. Like a normally like that, when the bells came in, it actually opened. Lucky enough, I had my TiVo on me, I locked it up myself because it was left unlocked. Now you will see this train, I'm getting off at Bendigo next stop, you will see this train again. Once we get into once it comes back from Swan Hill. That is not detonators firing, that was kids playing about with the bin in the carriage, inside the carriage. Probably stop because from Kangaroo Flat it does diverge into a single line on the way into Bendigo, and then it goes double track on the other into Bendigo, so I don't know if we're going to stop or not. We normally would stop to let the up Swan Hill local or go through, but I know it's not running because on my radio it had failed on the way, so we won't see the up Swan Hill. I bet to be radio on while I'm at it. Next time I come on the Swan Hill local to Bendigo, I will ride an economy because I forgot there was tunnels on the line and I could have got that Kazakhstan going for the tunnel. I'm just hoping they do reinstate the 1933 Morton Ponds as local to be fun because I'd be like fun for the tunnel. No, I said it was single line track into Bendigo. I might be wrong, but it seems to be double track. Like, I'm not familiar with the Bendigo line. I don't really travel on this line often. I mostly just travel on the West Coast main line mostly. Well, most I do travel on the West Coast main line more often. It doesn't mean when they don't have local haul trains on the Warrnambool line, doesn't mean I won't go to Warrnambool ever again. I'll still go up that way. So I do go Geelong quite often. Oh, it is start with single track. I'm not 100% sure. I believe this train may assist the broken down loco hauled train. And what they may do, I'm not sure if they'll couple it as a 10-car train with 2 diesel engines on the front. My mum's birthday, so I thought I'll come on these local trains for her birthday down to quite a crappy velocity. And as at this time of the month, April the 11th, they don't really have any local trains running except for these ones because the Warrnambool line is shut until they reinstate Geelong local hauled. So what I would have gone, to Warrnambool otherwise. I ain't sure which platform they're going to come on, so I'll have to guess when we get in. Probably platform 1, the main line. Those right rods and bar rods are there for lifting the coupling pin up. But I have seen shutters and drivers pull the chain up, that chain there to release the coupling. I've seen that done multiple times. But that was mostly when the coupling pin failed to operate when they pulled the bar up. Platform 2 are coming in on. So they just diverged onto the crossover. When I was a kid, the insets used to have a handle right here. You push down to restore at any time. If it was that now, I could pull the door handle and release this while it's moving. But I have done that on the Red Raptors model. There's the other one. That's the failed train. Well, it failed earlier. Don't know if that's going to move into Melbourne. Might just sit there all day. There is a G-class around this area straight away.
Come on guys, this time.
Here goes local hauled train 8081 N12 N467.
Conductor N467 to the driver of N467. Doors are locked, platform work complete.
They're running on the light. I saw it, yeah. It was on the platform. I didn't see the loco, but I saw the carriages.
Pretty easy, smooth through.
Rang on the signal. There we go. go to a maximum speed of 25 over the points, so it's going to go pretty slow until it clears the points. So in about 6 hours time, you're going to see this train arrive on video on the other platform. 8084 up Swan Hill passenger logo board. This is 8084.
Someone in there?
No.
Who is on Bendigo?
Is 8084 up Swan Hill service. From the rest of my mobile and the battery dies on the camera. So the battery's only 1 miles. If it dies, I'll put the rest of my mobile. At this stage, because we're unsure yet, the Swan Hill may be the last final line on B line to ever use N-class local haul. At this stage, until the 15th of April, we aren't sure if the Geelong local haul 1731 and the Long Ponds local haul, I'm not sure. So we've got to the 16th, 15th to find out. There's 707s and sets. Standard gauge VH3 up poplars. My voice tries out a bit funny on the vehicle. I'm sucking on sweet at the moment. I'm aiming on the first class on the MZ down and up to Swan Hill. No, Bendigo I should say. So my mind's perfect though. For the on the NZ to Bendigo. I'm back from Bendigo. The Answers are the best B-line train they have in service, and also the H sets. Sadly, at this time of year, there's no more H sets running in regular service. This is H26, SH25, SLH33, 32 and 31, and SH34 Preserve. Currently 707, I've got SH34 and SSS31 coming to them. Seymour Warehouse SLH3233, Steam Ram in WA owns. XH21 and SSH25 currently. Originally this train were on there just to form the 1833 Bansdale. Before that was spaced out. Sadly enough, there's only like a handful of local haul trains now. Currently until the 15th of April if the rumours, if the 1631 does not return as local haul and the 1933 or was doesn't return as local haul, means the Swan Hill local haul to be there. We are running 12 behind schedule at the moment due to some passengers delaying the train at Warner Gardens with their luggage. Sorry about taking camera movements, because I'm actually trying to put a zip down for my hoodie. I'll do it mate at some cost. Well, the camera's switched off. Be a sad day when they do the final ever N-Class local board. It won't be the same with B-Line, because I will say this to my viewers now, once the very last N-Class does retire from active service, I'm going to mention it right now on camera, when the last N-Class does go and finishes forever, my child will be limited for Seymour trains, 707 trains, Seymour Rail Heritage trains, and occasional goods trains around the network on the Broadman Standard, mostly the Warrnambool Freight and the SSR goods. Because the SSR grains are running with N-classes. But there's one train definitely returning on the Warrnambool's local hauled, and that is definitely the Warrnambool Freight. That's staying as local hauled. Probably forever. I'll probably say in the future they'll probably get new locos though for in the future, but they're still keeping local hauled though. Not being I should do. Give an N-Class to Pacific National for the Warrnambool Freight, and that'll be epic. But then my friend Elijah could see an N-Class run on the Warrnambool line. On the goods. Everyone thinks Franklin Street's banned, but it's definitely not banned because there's lights, there's equipment on in there. You can see the lights on in there, there's equipment in there running. They've got to be left it like that so vandals don't realise. The V-Line locals are the best. There's like this track work coming ahead on one of the lines. They've got the scrubbers and greasers about. And oh, is that the? Might be the grease. I'm not sure. I'll track scrubbers. for the balance mate, but I'm not too sure. I don't really take notes of track work vehicles, I won't be interested in them. That side. Yeah. Well, now on the Swan Hill will stay like this if it gets updated. I'm not filming the light engine, I'm just going to go off with this at lights. Because my camera's only on one bar. I'm always filming me right up to the station. I do know for originally they had a handle right, you could pull the handle down and then pull this door open by removing. They can't do it anymore.
Don't press that.
That's the key. If you turn the key now, you could actually go from the doorways in motion, but well, I could, but I'm not going to. A lot of these carriages are into preparation these days because everything's going out of service. Drivers of this point. It's the light goes green. Engine forces send that to move off. To release. No, it's just the brakes. I've got to try to get the brakes to release.